People age. They try to find ways to preserve their appearance, and a Florida woman says she has found the fountain of youth.
News Channel 5's Tanya Rogers joins us now with this special report. Tanya?
Well, Jane, Hannah, and I have had several people ask me, how old is she? She is a grandmother, and she is eligible for a senior citizen discount. Her quest started because she wanted to feel healthy and have lots of energy, but she has reaped more benefits than she anticipated.
And here we have some ginger.
Annette Larkins shows off her garden in her Miami-Dade County backyard. It's full of fruits and vegetables. Every corner of her garden has something that is edible.
And I've been eating them, and they're so good.
She also collects rainwater to drink and water her plants. Annette says the food in her garden is her fountain of youth.
I'm very vibrant. I have lots of energy, as I told you before. I'm up at no later than 5:30 in the morning as a rule, and I'm ready to go.
Annette's husband owned a meat store in the 1960s. That's when she became a vegetarian. But as the years went by, she became a raw vegan. She does not eat any animal products. Her food is unprocessed and uncooked.
My diet consists of fruits, nuts, vegetables, and seeds. I do a lot of sprouting of seeds, and as you can see from my garden, of course, these are the raw foods that I eat.
Annette also juices fruits and veggies. You name it, she can juice it. Grapefruits, pineapples, even spinach. But not everyone in the Larkins family eats and drinks this way. Annette's husband of almost 54 years chose to continue to eat the way he did when they were first married.
I really wish I would have did what she's done.
Amos Larkin says people even wonder if Annette is his wife.
They'll ask me, what am I doing with their young girl? Or they'll say, you got your granddaughter with you, you know, and things like that, you know.
Amos takes prescription medicines daily for high blood pressure and diabetes. Annette says she doesn't even take an aspirin. Because friends and strangers kept asking her questions about her health and youthful appearance, she decided to publish 2 Journey to Health booklets, and she produced the DVD 12 years ago.
Discovery Channel, they took sections of the booklet and translated them into Spanish, which, by the way, is my second language.
So how old is this size 4 beauty? Annette just turned 70 years old.
This one lady who is my age, she said, you know, was telling her friend that I used to tell them about eating, and they wouldn't listen. And her reply was to that, or her response to that was, look at her now and look at us.
She's an amazing person, though. Oh, man. I mean, really, she do everything. I mean, build computers. Oh, she's make all her own clothes, grow her own food, speak 3 languages. You know, it's amazing.
I told you about the wheatgrass juice. This is where it comes from. The juice comes from the wheatgrass itself. You grow it from wheat berries.
I'm Camille Lamb, aka the Beat Reporter, and I'm sitting here with Annette Larkins, who is possibly my hero and raw vegan and has been for quite some time now. And as you can see, it's had remarkable effects on preserving her health, her vitality, and her beautiful appearance. When somebody first looks at you, Annette, they may say 70 years old. That's impossible. She must have had surgery. Or they may say, well, it's got to be good genes. So what can you say to clear up those 2 hang-ups that people may have about believing that the raw diet is powerful?
Well, I've not had any surgery thus far. Can't never say never. I really believe, Camille, if I had to depend on my genes, I would be dead. I wouldn't be here, because my mother died at 47 of breast cancer. Her mother died at 36 of breast cancer. My grandmother had sisters who died of breast cancer early on. And diabetes is prominent in my family. My grandfather, my aunt, my mother's sister, they all had these debilitating diseases, these maladies, that at this point I seemingly have escaped.
Right.
And I think my faculties are as sharp or sharper than when I was younger, quite frankly. I just don't buy into that about the cells debilitating. It doesn't for me.
What is it exactly that you eat? What does your diet consist of? And I'm sure it varies.
Fruits, nuts, vegetables, and seeds. Now when I say seeds, I eat raw seeds, of course, But I sprout a lot of seeds, like alfalfa, mung. I do mung beans. I broccoli sprouts. I have. I'll sprout anything. It's just normal for me. It's nothing to be surprised about. Shouldn't we all be doing? This one is pineapple juice, and here. That doesn't look like orange juice, does it? Because it's not. It's carrot juice. Here, have you heard of stevia? This is stevia. We've got, this is a lemon balm. Anything here you can put in your mouth. You know, the aloe, I just like to see it grow, and then when anybody gets a cut or a burn or something, you put it on there, and it's very effective immediately. Here we have some curly parsley. And this one is this one right here is parsley, but it's Italian parsley.
It's so pungent. You can smell it on your finger if you just touch it. Are herbs very important to your raw, non-cooking?
Yeah, because it kind of spices things up. You know, it gives it a good flavor. These are chives. We got more curly parsley. You know, look at what those had borne some beautiful peppers. And we've got tomato plants back here, rosemary. I don't know if you got that one. I have two nonis in there. I have one around front, but as I was telling Camille, what happened is we had a freeze come through here. Tasted it.
I inhaled it.
But that's so good, she couldn't even get to chew it. Boy, I tell you. Tomato. And so, you know, it's really about not just surviving. That's not what I'm about. I don't really want to just survive. Many people are doing that. But I want to thrive. That's what it's about for me, and that's what I'm doing for real, you know.
Me too.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's what I say.